Good morning students. Today we are going to learn history of Linux. In last lecture we learned what is operating system and introduction of Linux. Okay, today we are going to learn history of Linux. Linux is named after Linus Torvalds. That Linux is invented by Linus Torvalds. He wrote the first Linux kernel in 1991. Okay, at the time he was a computer science undergraduate student at the University of Helsinki, Finland, and wanted a hobby project, okay, which he invented to release as a free operating system. Okay, Linus retains control of the Linux kernel to this day through a small company, though he also has a day job in Silicon Valley. Okay, understood? What? Linus retained control of the Linux kernel to this day through a small company, though he also has a day job in Silicon Valley. Okay, he had also some technical differences with Minix. Okay, what is Minix? Minix is also an operating system invented by Tenenbaum. That is, it's a old version of Linux. Okay, so Linus wanted to do it his own way. Okay, so he invented Linux. Okay, others found the idea of interest and began to help Linus with this project. Element of GNU became essential part of the system, such as GCC compiler. What is GCC compiler? Okay, compiler compiles the code. Okay, for that they are using GCC compiler. Okay, Linus is released the Linux under the GPU Software Foundations, that is general public license. Okay, this sometimes called as copyleft. Okay, what is copyleft? Copyleft opposed to copyright. Okay, copyleft means anyone can use the particular software, that called copyleft. Okay, when you install Red Hat, Ubuntu, Debian, you are installing a distribution of Linux. Understood? When you are installing any Red Hat, Ubuntu, Debian software, that means you are installing a distribution of the Linux. Next point will be what is Linux. Okay, what is Linux? That we are going to learn the 3 points. Multi-user, second point will be a multi-process or multitasking, and third point will be a multi-processor. Okay, now the first will be a multi-user. Okay, what is multi-user? Several users can log in locally and or remotely to the Linux workstation or server and work concurrently. That is called multi-user. Okay, what is multi-user? Several users can log in locally and or remotely to the Linux workstation or server and work concurrently. That is called multi-user. Okay, and second point will be a multi-process or multitasking. Okay, what is multi-process multitasking? It allows for running multiple applications using primitive multitasking at the operating system level. That is called multi-process or multitasking. Okay, what does it mean? That it allows for running multiple applications using multitasking at the operating system level. That is called multi-process or multitasking. Okay, third point will be a multiprocessor. What is multiprocessor? The Linux kernel concurrently supports running multiple concurrent CPUs on any given system. That is called multiprocessor. That called the Linux kernel concurrently supports running multiple concurrent CPUs on any given system. That is called multiprocessor. That is called, this is a